Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is in not that great of lighting here. I'm shooting this on my OM1 Olympus, and it's the 8-25 f4 lens I'm testing here, just straight out of camera, and also camera microphones and preamps, everything camera sound. It's to show you how this really looks without much of a enhancement. It's on face and eye detect. It does a fantastic job to do that. The OM1 from Olympus is a great camera. Well, good evening, and this is in comparison the Canon 16mm. And I do not understand why this camera on a 16 could come so infinitely closer to me and still has a wider field. As you can see, if I'm gonna adjust this a little more down, even also the picture quality and the sound quality. I'll make this short on the R6. Oh, by the way, now I can actually show that Olympus and that lens is collapsible design. It's very, very nice handling. You know what's a nice little detail is this off and on the Olympus. Forward is on and backwards is off. This is much better than on the Canon. The Canon is left to right. You flip this and you can never remember which one is off and on. Oh, maybe you can, but for me, back is stop and forward is go. That is genius in that detail. They must have a tremendous amount of 16-year-old folks brainstorming about all these details to come up with such good menu systems, such good camera, where everything makes so much sense. On the Canon, for example, you have a little red thing and it says recording. Yeah, that's good. On this one, a whole little frame turns red and you see that you're recording much clearer that way. Another edge on the detail. Canon is good too. Olympus knows how to make sound equipment too. They have field recorders that are pretty good. This is the widest angle here, and so you can see how it works. The light here is it's in the evening. It's getting dark out. I wanted to show you here. Well, what can I say about this lens? It's a pro lens. It's very well made. It is very expensive, and it's a zoom wide angle, and they are very rare in my view. So here is the widest. It would be a 16mm in a 35mm world, or 8mm in the Micro Four Thirds world. Everything is double there. One of the beautiful things is that the f-stops are double in the depth of field. It's beautiful for some things, product photography often. You have f4 light inlet, but you have a depth of field of a f8 in a full frame. So that's very good that you have f4 and that wide angle. Let me just zoom into 50. This so you can really see how you want to be in the frame here. But that's we're getting close here. 50, then you see a little bit more how it focuses on the face and maybe not so much on the eyes. I take my glasses off, then it does that very well. You can also you have this focus clutch. I'm operating it. See here. Now I can choose my own sharpness, and let's just leave it on manual for a moment. Here my eyes are sharp, and with the depth of field of these Micro Four Thirds on a f4, you effectively have a f8 depth of field. You can you can manual focus very good. See, it's not so bad. I set it back on automatic, autofocus, and it does that. Also very good. No, this is 50, and that's the widest. But if I want it a little closer, you see, it's very sweet to adjust it that way. And what else? It has all the focus clutch, it has the FM buttons. It has a lens hood. It accepts regular filters, which is very nice. And vlogging is great, or if you've been by yourself, and you don't have an extra microphone, then you're close enough to the camera microphones that gets a decent sound. Of course, also that focus thing on the camera on this lens is dead silent, so you don't have any trouble there. I had some Fuji cameras in the past, and you hear the constant working of the stabilization and the lens. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Nothing here. Flawless working. I could say many good things about that Om1, from the menus now over to the ergonomics, and the size, of course, is one of the big strengths Micro Four Thirds has. I'm also shooting Canon full frame, and it's a lovely camera too. They have excellent autofocus systems and excellent handling and great lens ecosystem. So it seems to work really well, and I'm gonna see you next time. I hope you get a little bit of good information here on that whole system. I do this straight out of camera, so you really see how this works. JPEG, not altered much at all. Well, not much, not altered at all. Just straight out of camera. So talk to you next time. Bye bye.